Welcome to Lamrim meditation on Thursday, August 20th. Thank you much. Thank you very much for being here. So, our meditation this morning is going to be on impermanence. And as I think most of you know, one of our Lamrim meditations is on death and impermanence. In the presentation of the Lamrims, those two are presented kind of in unison, because death is considered to be the most graphic, impactful example of impermanence, the fact that our own lives are impermanent, at least in a material sense. Um, this morning's meditation is of the same essence. Meditation on impermanence is meditation on impermanence. Um, but I'm going to use again a mantra that we have used before. You'll remember, all that arises ceases. All that arises ceases. This is a quote from a monk that Eckhart Tolle refers to in The Power of Now. And just to remind you of something that I think you already know, when we use this mantra or this affirmation, all that arises ceases, we're not saying that the thing ceases to exist, like it goes out of existence completely. It just ceases being what it was previously,
Hmm.
yesterday, an hour ago, a moment ago. All that arises ceases being what it was previously. So, just a little preamble for clarification there. Let me just. Yep. Okay. Why don't we go ahead and settle in for some meditation? For many of us, it can be helpful to take as our role model for a correct, effective meditation posture the mountain. The mountain is balanced, grounded, and stable, silently observing with ancient wisdom awareness, silently observing with ancient Zen awareness. Settle and rest and observe. Now is not the time to reflect on events that have occurred in the past. Those events cannot be changed, undone, or recreated. Nor is this the time to speculate about events that may or may not occur in the future. The future is unknown to us at this time. Now is the time to be fully present here in this moment. Now is the time to give yourself permission to take refuge in the present moment, in the now. In the present moment, there is no problem ever. I'd like you now to please bring your awareness to the muscles in your face. And I'd like you to allow at once all of your facial muscles to become soft and completely relaxed. So relaxed, in fact, that it may feel as though the pores of your skin are opening up now. In particular, please allow the muscles that support your jaw to become soft and relaxed. At times, we carry tension and tightness in these muscles that support our jaw. I'd like you now to please allow any tension that you may be carrying in your jaw to release, to dissipate, to dissolve into empty space, to dissolve into space like emptiness. Form is empty. Emptiness is form. Emptiness is not other than form. Form also is not other than emptiness. And for the remainder of our meditation, I would invite you to bring your awareness not only to the sound of the words that you hear, but also to the silent gaps in between the words and in between the sentences. The muscles in your chest become soft and relaxed, and your lungs are now able to perform perfectly and without effort their natural function of breathing. The muscles in your hips and your pelvic area become soft and relaxed, as well as the muscles in your legs, knees, calves, ankles, feet, and toes. One by one, these muscle sets become completely soft and completely relaxed. The soles of your feet, even the muscles and nerves in the soles of your feet, even the tiny muscles and nerves at the tips of your toes, even your bodily fluids, even the marrow in your bones, even the cells that comprise the marrow in your bones, even the spaces in between the cells that comprise the marrow in your bones are all resting and relaxed, especially the spaces in between the cells that comprise the marrow in your bones. Your body is a mountain with consciousness now, silently observing, silently knowing with ancient wisdom awareness. Your mind relaxes completely now as your body is completely relaxed. And let yourself go. and continue to silently observe the silent gaps. We can now we can now engage in the meditation on the inner body. Please be the silent observer of sensations that may start in your hands and your feet. No analysis is necessary. There's nothing to figure out. Just be the silent observer of these sensations and allow an even more tranquil, awakened state of awareness to emerge. This morning's meditation on the stages of the path is on wisdom realizing impermanence. Moment by moment, phenomena are undergoing change. It's not that things change or that things will change. It's that things are in the process of changing moment by moment by moment. The person beginning the sentence that you're listening to right now is not the same as the person who is completing the sentence you're listening to right now. Impermanence is an extremely powerful method for overcoming the mind of attachment. That's because if you realize that your object of attachment is in the process of changing, dissolving, and disappearing, that means that the basis for the mind of attachment is also necessarily changing, dissolving, and disappearing. Please know this truth about wisdom realizing impermanence. If you perfect your practice of wisdom realizing impermanence, you will never suffer again in this lifetime. A monk once made the following statement. He said, "In my 20 years of wearing the robes of an ordained monk, I have learned this one fact. All that arises ceases. This I know." So for our object of meditation this morning, I'd like you to please take as a mantra that you silently recite, all that arises ceases. All that arises ceases. Please silently rest with this mantra while continuing your meditation on the inner body. All that arises ceases. All that arises ceases. Let yourself go and be one with this truth. Now, please gently redirect your awareness. Become aware again of this collection of parts we've agreed to label physical body, and allow your breathing to become less shallow. Taking deeper and deeper breaths, become aware again of the garments of clothing resting on the surface of physical body. Become aware again of your surroundings inside the room that you're occupying. Deeper and deeper breaths, becoming aware again of the world that exists outside of the room that you're occupying. And we dedicate all of the merit from this morning's meditation to world peace. May the human beings of this world soon come to develop respect and reverence for the natural world. And may we soon come to develop respect and reverence for our non-human relatives who make their homes in the natural world. Completely fill up your belly and lungs with air, and when you're ready, you can open your eyes and bring your meditation to an end. Thank you. Thank you, friends.
Thank you, Jeff.
You're welcome, Seamus. Thanks for joining us. Maybe I'll see you guys at class tomorrow. Yeah. Have a good day.